It shouldn't do that. There's a problem here. This is the front brake of the motorbike. Here is the rear brake. Front brake, rear brake. Front brake, rear brake. Let's fix this today. See, there's just one problem. I don't really know what I'm doing or exactly how to fix this. A few weeks ago, I replaced my front brakes, the pads. But not only did I replace the pads, I took the whole caliper off. This is the caliper. I disassembled it, I cleaned it, and then I installed everything back, thinking it would solve this problem. It most definitely did not. If I follow this brake line up, it goes up into the bike, through here, and into, this is the master cylinder for the front brake. I do not know how to work on this. Now, I had no idea what to do next, and I'm not going to pretend to be an expert. So I did the only thing I knew how to do, and that's take shit apart. See, I'm a simple man. If you can't figure it out through logic, then I think if you take it apart, then the answer is bound and eventually to come to you. After taking the brake off, I got a better look at everything. I saw this right here. When you push your brake in, it pushes on that piston there. And that's what activates your front brakes. Let's take a look at this. Let's take it apart. I'll take this guy too. We gotta go deeper. I just kind of get back there and I peel this thing off. All right, there we go. So I saw a bunch of rust in there. Maybe my problem lies in here. This piston, when I press it in, it seems okay. It seems to go in just fine. But then I thought, what if this pin isn't coming all the way out? Let's see if that moves at all. There might be a problem with that cylinder. That's when I realized that this is not gonna be a simple fix, and there's a lot more to this than I think. But the problem was, I didn't have any snap ring pliers, and I don't have any parts for the master cylinder. So I get on the computer, I order me a set of snap ring pliers, and then my master cylinder repair kit. And here we are today, hoping and praying that this bad boy is gonna finally fix my brake problem. In order to get this into here, I have to take this whole thing apart. We gotta drain the brake fluid. And this, my friends, is the point of no return. See, once you drain this brake fluid, you're committing to bleeding the brakes. And you want to bleed the whole thing out of the lines too, because if you don't, you're going to get brake fluid everywhere, and that is really corrosive, and it's going to eat away at everything, paint-wise. Brake fluid's out. Now let's take this thing apart. Got it off. I can't get the mirror off, so we're gonna work on this with a little mirror handle there. You can really get a look at how rusty and just gunky it is in there. And we gotta use our dreaded snap ring pliers. If you have any experience with snap rings, you know that it's not always as easy as it looks. Look at that. You don't see it, but that took me a while. I've learned that, man, what a mess. I've learned that doing jobs, you know, maintenance jobs that you don't know how to do, you really do have to have kind of a fuck it mindset before you start it. And you just have to accept that I really don't know how this is gonna go. I'm going to run into problems. Always assume you'll run into problems. You just have to have a bit in you that just doesn't care, but you know that you're gonna get to the end outcome no matter what. Here's that old part, and that seal doesn't look the best there. I'm hoping that this fixes it. That's another thing. Sometimes you can't be 100% confident that it's gonna fix the issue. Sometimes you can be 100% confident, but you gotta be willing to tinker. Let's put the new one in. It wasn't doing that before. I have high hopes. Look how easy that one goes in. I mean, really nice. I'm almost positive this fixed our issue. Why not? Let's treat ourselves to a brand spanking new brake lever. You guys remember before? Let's add our brake fluid. Now we bleed the brakes. I've never bled the brakes from a completely empty reservoir before. So, cross our fingers, we're just gonna wing it. Those air bubbles means that we're pushing air through the system, which we want to happen. And if I did my job right, the front brakes should stop me. Don't be afraid to work on your own stuff, and just don't worry about the consequences. Live in the moment and hope everything goes right, and if it doesn't, just keep plugging away. In this case, I feel like the smartest person in the world because I fixed it. If I never would have fixed it, then I'd be really frustrated, but I would still push on to the end until it's fixed. Thanks for watching.